This week, we're going to highlight the latest crop condition updates for soybeans as well as crop progress. We're going to shift our attention to the short-term weather trends as these beans go through the pod set and pod fill stage. And we're going to wrap things up focused on South America, where it looks like we could see the potential for a record crop and exports next year. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the soybean market. We've moved into the month of September here, and that means harvest is just around the corner. Let's take a look at the latest crop condition reports from the USDA. Now, the USDA came out with their weekly crop ratings here, unchanged on the good to excellent at 57%. That's actually 1 percentage point above where it was this time last year. A real mixed bag this week. We saw unchanged conditions up in the Dakotas compared to last week. Western Corn Belt, Iowa, and Missouri actually improved, while we saw some deterioration across Minnesota, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Eastern Corn Belt, another mixed bag, unchanged in Ohio, improved in Michigan, and declined in Indiana. Now let's look at our aggregate U.S. soybean crop condition index. That index improved fractionally this week. It's still slightly above where it was last year, but notice it's still well below some of those recent years. This will be a true test this year as we get into harvest to see how well the crop condition ratings correlate with yield. Let's look at our crop progress now. Soybeans dropping leaves as we enter the month of September here. Only at 4% here as of August 28th. Over the next 2 weeks on average, soybeans dropping leaves increases about 21%. So that would put us about to 25% done as we look at that mid-September time frame. Let's take a look at the short-term weather trends. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. We're starting out here looking at the temperatures over the next 10 days. Now, it looks like it's going to be warmer than normal, much warmer than normal across parts of the northern plains. As we move south and east, still warmer than normal. Maybe as you move into that southeast, it's going to be closer to normal, but it does appear as we're going to see warmer than normal conditions as we move past Labor Day. Now we're looking at precip here. Now, we're looking at drier than normal conditions, so warm and dry as you're into that month of September during those final stages of pod fill. The only exception would be the far south here where it's going to be wet, but otherwise it looks like it's going to be dry. Now there's one exception here. We're looking at the period of September 5th through the 7th. In that eastern corn belt, you can see maybe a little bit of rain there, a quarter, a half inch. We'll see, but some rain may develop midweek next week. So let's add it all up and look at our aggregate soybean, or basically the moisture for the next 2 weeks. You're looking at drier than normal across all those red areas. Exception would be in the south and maybe toward that far southeast. But in general, it's going to be warm and dry as we start the month of September. Let's take a look at soybean competition from South America. Remember, as U.S. producers get ready to harvest this crop, South American producers will be getting ready to plant their soybeans. Now, the USDA came out with their latest forecast here earlier this month in August, and they forecast record production. That's the supply, that blue bar, for South America, primarily Brazil and Argentina, but also including Paraguay. And look at that export number. That's the export line. That's the red line. Record exports are projected. Now, again, a long way to go with this crop still in the bag, but here's the key message I want to highlight. U.S. is set to face severe export competition the last half of the 22-23 crop year, up to 870 million more export bushels from February to March forward. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in November soybean futures. Now, November soybean futures has been more choppy here. It's still near $14.30 a bushel here as we tape on Tuesday. That's $4.50 above the 5-year average. Now, we highlighted this last week, but it bears repeating. It's not too early to think about 2023, with November 2023 soybean futures trading near $13.60 a bushel. And remember, it's 6 months until the crop insurance base price is set. So we strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to defend your balance sheet. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'd be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload. Thanks a lot. Hope you have a nice holiday weekend.